and not here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You know, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The count now at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In now, Gleyber Torres. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Lewis. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early. And they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Torres on second. Stanton at first with no outs. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Brett Gardner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Ready now, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3 and the Mariners nothing. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
So striding forward now, Shed Long. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Second inning set to go, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Down the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Popped up. Murphy moving to his left. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He doubled to open up the ball game. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
They've been real smart to let it go.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. The 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners nothing. Now in the box, Tom Murphy, and they've got some work to do early on. They're down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 20.
Dan Vogelbach is next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Cole, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Hit back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Kyle Lewis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 2-1. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to. The 3-2 pitch.
None out, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. Well, this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Evan White. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. White, an Ohio native. This is his first year at the big league level. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch.
Ball.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Nope. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Brett Gardner now. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping up to the plate, Shed Long, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Oh, the strike on the outside corner. 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're down 4-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. He's set and the pitch. Luke Voigt will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. The outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it
One of them and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Miguel Andujar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Long is under it, no problem, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Lewis waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
High and deep to right center. Smith's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Seager.
First offering on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. And call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Daniel Vogelbach, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Up high, 2-1 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. 3-2 full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bullpen and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Mariners cut it to 2. It's now a 4-2 score.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Plate now, Jake Fraley. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Cole's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres picks it up. Throw on to Vogt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 4, the Yankees 4, and the Mariners 2. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Torres. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1. Back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner on first with 2 away.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Yanks leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Stepping into the box, Evan White looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Count is 2-1.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Evan White is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Malik Smith the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks. So that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Into the box now, Shed Long. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in the strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Runners on first with 1 down. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. Runner's on his way to third. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave one. They trail it here 4-2. Dan Altavilla takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith is right there, 1 down. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Seager at third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Gio Urshela 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Here it comes, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. DJ LeMahieu would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1, here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Seager.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge looks up. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Tom Murphy. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelbach. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 3. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Carl Edwards Jr.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 home is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 2-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1 left for the Yankees, and it remains a 4-3 game. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Fraley.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
got a ball, 1 strike.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 12.
Next for Seattle, Evan White. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The better fielder, number 00.
So here's Malik Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
There he goes. Bouncer to the left side. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hit and run used to perfection right there. Now the tying run is at third base. We're late in the game. Let's see the pass the baton mentality if this guy can slow the game down and get that run in from third base.
Now batting, Shed Long. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Urshela has a play. 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
Now to the plate, J.P. Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0. Up there.
1 pitches a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 3. Brendan Brennan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Brendan Brennan.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Crawford has it.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Brett Gardner stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. One there. Return throw. Gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Yanks held in check, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Britton, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Outside, 3-0 now. And the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Daniel Vogelback. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And he takes a called strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Torres hit the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-3. Taylor Gilbo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Taylor Gilbo.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And now a pitch on the way. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Comes set. The 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Torres would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now at the plate, Torres is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. In there for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2, right side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Yoshihisa Hirano takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. To 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gary Sanchez would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
D. Gordon will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
D. Gordon.
Swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The runner at first with no outs here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Popped up. Urshela over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Evan White. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this mess.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Oh for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Two down, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And these wild card games are hard enough as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball, but they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory.